Blue. Truck driving blues. Yankee and the Brit and the RTM Radio Network. Friday. Hello, Friday. Hello,
hey,
Nancy.
Friday.
Hello, Thomas. Hello, everyone.
Yes, Nancy Bauer is there. She says that Benny and her have released the Appaloosa song and the Gunsmoke song to CD
How
Baby.
cool is that?
But it should be available to buy in a few days, so make sure that you get on the Yankee and the Brit Show page and post up the link to purchase it when the link is available.
Now, I have a question again for you guys, and I know I've asked this before, but is there any way, how do you go about, or how does a song nowadays, I'm not talking, in the 70s, 80s, 60s, and back, but how do you get a song played on even an independent station? A station, okay, how do you get a damn song on the radio nowadays? Does it have to go through some big company, or, can you go there and just ask them, hey, can you play this? Can you still do that? Now, I know you can't do the gift-giving thing and all that, but, how the hell does that even work anymore? I have no clue how that works today. I mean, I was in radio in the 80s, and what happened then isn't anything like what happens now, so I'm still trying to figure that out.
Nancy said you can't.
Well, there's got to be some way you get your music on the radio. People are having their music played. So what do you got? This is what I'm saying. You got to go through all these stupid, big Nashville places or something? That doesn't make any sense. That's not fair. What happened to the Clippers? Okay, then.
They're little tiny ones.
Them.
I know they're not. Let's say hello to Cora. She's in the chat room. The Yankee and the Brit Show is not the Yankee and the Brit Show unless Randy is caught clipping his nails, by the way. But, yeah, I have no idea where they are.
What do you mean clear? Now, I know what you mean by clear channels. But what I mean, there's other stations out there. I mean, you just have to shake the bushes a lot till you find one, or... I don't know. Oh, well, yeah, I guess I should have figured that into the equation.
Nancy says money talks, I guess.
It always does. I don't even know how people get by through their day without having $1 in their pocket. Poor people just don't rate anymore. You know how that works. We're like friggin' nobodies anymore. But anyways, there's got to be a way to get your music out there. I don't understand what happened. There's so much better music behind the scenes than there is out there that people are playing, Who are these friggin' Nashville jerks that pick the songs? They don't know what people want to hear. Let the people pick them. Play the damn music and let people decide. They'll ask for them if they like them. Everybody knows that, too. I wish I could just kick them all out and take control. Be a free-for-all. Go to radio stations, play your songs. If people like it, they'll buy it. Or steal it, or whatever. But come on. Jeez, it's so ridiculous. It just pisses me off. You guys have so much good music. You write all these cool songs. All these great singers. Life. And it gets taken away by people with money because they can do that. I know. What's Doit? Isn't that what what's her name sings in that song? Doit, Doit.
Like.
Something like that. I know. I'm just picking on your typing, Nancy. So anyways, Friday night. Music. Requests, of course, always more than welcome. Makes my job easier. And, I don't know. I'm just in the mood to jam, so I'm playing whatever I can come across. Whatever gets me all excited. I don't know what you guys got in mind.
I bet you guys in the chat room can hear absolutely everything that Randy is doing right now because I can hear it through my headset.
I know I can hear that friggin' heater over there, and just that little noise drives me nuts. I know this microphone is friggin' insane. Picks up a flea pissing on a glass pane. I don't get it. All right. Now, where was I? Over here. Go back over here. Let's do this. Yankee and the Brit Friday night. Check this out. This is Chris Stapleton and Midnight Train to Memphis.
You're listening to the Yankee and the Brit on the RTM Radio Network. Don't make me say it again.
Brothers Osborne, Yankee and the Brit Friday night. Hey, baby. Getting her done over there, man. It ain't my fault. Told you I didn't do it. Would never do nothing of the sort. Not this old cowboy. No, sir. Hey, check it out. Look at your chat. there's the words. We are all ready to get down with it. So let's do this. Gotta get her done. Yanky and the Brit, Friday night.
We're live in 3, 2, 1. Hit it!
Ah, yeah. Yanky and the Brit, country Friday night. Or whatever Friday night. I don't know what night it is.
Brit, good evening to Brenda in the chat room. Brenda. Who? I just spotted the button. Brenda, the blender.
Good evening. What's going on, everybody? I am trying to wake up. It's been a bit of a crazy day, hasn't it, for us? Crazy day of not
doing much in the morning, and then crazy day of being a bit busy this afternoon. And
you'll have to carry on over there a minute. I got a mouthful of submarine sandwich.
Yes, he's got a submarine sandwich. He's got some.
Did I just call it that? God, how old am I?
I don't know what you called it. It always sounds like you're turning off my mic when you turn yours off. All that noise that your mic picks up. I can't even hear anything when it's just my mic on. Crazy. So Nancy's still in the chat room. She has requested Outlaw Countryman by John Castle, so we'll get that loaded up. And what else do we have loaded up for tonight, Mr. Husband? Anything in particular?
What'd they tell you?
Brenda the Blender says, turn her mic up. She sounds like she is outside. I probably still am. I've been outside all afternoon. Oh my gosh, my mic is like halfway now. From quarter. It used to be a quarter, and now it is up to half. So I should be double the amount of noise. There we go. Oh my gosh, I can hear myself now.
Shit, that's
holy poo.
That's too friggin' loud now.
Here I am. Now you're gonna want me to shut up, I know.
No, go on, talk.
So yeah, we've been working this afternoon on a few little things for you guys, and hopefully it's gonna come good, but I'm really not sure about that. And the medication vacation video, like I said last week, we are wrapping it up. We have a few things to wait for, husband. Oh my gosh, now we're gonna have to listen to Randy Crunch's crisps. That really is not a fun task, listening to Randy crunching his crisps. Oh my gosh.
Okay. Now I can hear the friggin' rain on the roof.
I know. The sound of the rain on the old tin roof over here.
Do not buy one of these microphones unless you want to hear everything. All right. Now, where were we? Go on, then.
Brenda.
Brenda.
Hey, look who's in the chat room.
What we got here?
He's late with his tail between his legs. Jerry Lee Willis. He's here. Very cool.
Jerry Lee. Okay, now, Nancy wanted to hear this song by John Cassell. Outlaw Countryman. What say we get it done, hon?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
It's more than music. More than music. It's a state of mind.
Don't stop. Let's go.
It's a way of life. And there's nobody that throws down country better than this. On the RTM Radio Network.
Sugar Booger, Marcia Ball. Sugar Boogie. Depends on how you look at it, I reckon. Yanky and the Brit, Friday night. What's going on? Raining outside over here. I know, that's a cool tune, wasn't it? I like it. You like swing, Nancy? We do a little bit of swinging over here once in a while. And I ain't talking about both ways. Talking about some music. We like some of that new swing. Very cool stuff. I like it.
Yes, sir.
One of our favorites is
I
Y.
I like
and
some
then
of the
there's
old swing, and I like some of the new swing.
I know. Then there's like the one. Then there's the squirrel nut zippers. I'm gonna play that next. We like that stuff. Pretty cool. So how's Jerry Lee? Doing all right? Are you doing all right? Good. Okay. So, anyways, Nancy's a swinging and a winging it over there.
Nancy's got the clap. Sorry, Nancy.
Whoop, whoop. And we know a doctor.
She wanted me to wake up a bit.
Not exactly what she had in mind, I don't think.
Probably going to be like, go back to sleep.
That's it. That's what I was begging you to do. Go back to sleep. All right, anyways, so, I don't know. What's What's the world got going on out there? Anything exciting? Guys learn anything new? Did you realize what a twat Trump is yet? Anybody figure that one out? Yeah, it's just personal opinion. Nobody wants to hear it. I know that. But sometimes I can't help it because I can't stand the guy. That's beside the point. I've never seen anybody act like such a little baby. God. What'd you say? Bradley?
I don't know. I can't remember now.
Oh.
I think you said something about, I don't think you guys want to hear it, or something like that.
I did.
And then I can't remember what I said in reply.
Oh, because you didn't want to hear it.
No, I don't.
Jerry's fine and dandy. Well, you sound really thrilled, all excited up. And
what are you doing with your retirement, Jerry? Are you finding things to do?
Maybe that's his problem. Bored to death.
Maybe he hasn't got a problem. Maybe he's enjoying himself. Maybe he's like sunning himself, and he's got some tequilas, and he's enjoying himself.
Well, maybe he is. If he's in California, it's still light out, I think. It's getting dark.
Maybe he's sat on his porch.
I thought you were going to say he was sitting on the toilet.
Maybe he's sat on his porch listening to the Yankee and the Brit show.
I don't know. Do people still sit on their porch?
And maybe he's got like this big giant poncho on just to keep off the chilly air.
Or he's just dressed like a Mexican.
Yeah.
That could be too, you know.
The mental images kill me sometimes, Jerry. Kill me.
Whoops. So, anyways, Mexican word of the day is Godfrey.
Where is Lee Godfrey? Is he around tonight?
Yeah, we haven't seen him for a while. Miss the old guy.
Yeah.
All right, then. So, I guess nobody's got much to say. Let's move along over here. Where were we?
You wouldn't believe what it's like in Texas in January, Nancy. We've had a few days of just gorgeous weather. It's been a bit dreary today, I have to admit.
And it's coming back though. It'll be 70 next Saturday.
Yeah, we've had some really nice weather over here.
I know, it's been nice, really has.
Yes.
We get 3 or 4 days it dries out, then it rains. Like that cowboy said in the auto parts the other day. How you doing? I'm doing all right. Just hoping it rains pretty soon so my damn mud don't dry out. that shit cracks me up. Those guys, oh my God. Oh, they are funny sometimes, man, in their own little way. It's amazing. Nothing worse than having your mud dry out. I'll tell you that much right now. I suppose you did all the easy ones already.
He says he's wearing his panic and rock in my rocker. Wearing his panic.
Wearing my panic and rock in my rocker.
I did say that he's having problems with his words on his whatever he's typing on tonight. Maybe he's wearing his panties and rocking in his rocker.
That's because he's...
Jerry's wearing his panties.
He's retired now. He's got a bottle in his hand.
Poncho. He says he's wearing his poncho and rocking in his chair.
Oh, poncho.
See? I'm like psychic. I knew he was wearing a poncho
Sí, señor.
tonight.
Es muy bueno. I sit
Very
in my
cool.
rocking chair with my bottle of tequila. And I tip back and forth all day long. The bottle of tequila, not the chair.
What do you think? What do you think Nancy's doing? Do you think Nancy's sat on the porch? Well, she says it's cold, so I guess she's not sat on the porch.
Well, if she's got an atrium, she's sitting out in the warm room with all the smell of the fresh plants. Boy, wouldn't that be nice? Springtime.
And she's just cut the grass, so it smells really nice when
Ooh.
she opens the window.
Coming in through
Freshly cut grass.
Coming in through the vents of the greenhouse.
That's what's
and
going
standing
on
there and smell.
at Nancy's. And she's sat in a rocker
Look at a couple
too.
old farts sitting in me rocking chair. Okay.
that's a cool way to do it, though. Sat in your rocking chair, just rocking as you jam along to the music.
Don't you feel guilty?
She's got a poncho on too. What? Don't I feel guilty? Why would
Wouldn't
I
you feel
guilty?
guilty just sitting in your rocking chair doing nothing?
No, absolutely not.
No?
No.
Sometimes I feel guilty. I don't get up and I'm not always doing something. It drives me nuts to sit still.
I do sometimes, but sometimes I don't think it hurts just to...
Damon autocorrect?
Damon autocorrect. Oh my gosh.
Where's your poncho? Where's your knitted quilt?
Everybody's got a poncho on tonight.
Those, who made us those quilts?
Patricia Hunter made us a couple of Afghans.
Afghans. Boy, those things are wonderful. Boy, it's hard to believe that something with such big holes in it can be so warm.
Alfred the radio dog has stolen mine, though.
Oh,
I don't even have one anymore. It was white and purple.
I
But
doubt
it's
if
now
it'll ever.
doggy colour.
I doubt if it'll ever smell the same.
Oh, I know. That
But we'll
boy
try
was
it.
out in the mud. I don't know whether you guys saw my Facebook picture, but I took a picture of...
Where you fell face first in the mud?
Shut your face! I
Sorry.
took a picture of Alfred's footprint in the mud, and it was just huge, and I mean huge. And he goes out there and he collects all this mud in his feet, and then he jumps on the sofa. So we never get to stay clean in this place. Do we, dear?
It's set on politic. Well, there's the problem. That's why it's cussing and swearing and saying all these goofy words. Doesn't know anything.
Come on, Jerry, sort it out. You can't be sat on your porch in your poncho listening to the Yankee and the Brit show with that setting on your thingy.
That's right.
Is he using a computer or his phone? Probably a phone.
I don't know. But I think it's time to move on to some music, huh?
Yeah, because we're just talking a load of rubbish over here.
Let's do a little swinging over here with the squirrel nut
'Cause
zippers.
I'll
and-
be swinging. Swinging. What?
I'm just waiting for you to quit pissing around so I can do
You
what
know,
I
if
do.
you just press play, it probably would.
But you always talk
anyway.
over top of everything. You friggin' just runs constantly.
It's what I do.
Well, can we be professional for
No.
Yankee
No,
the Brit
good
Show
enough
Friday night?
answer.
See, you talk every time I talk. Stop it. A snort. When she snorts, she's seriously laughing. Believe me.
Oh, dear me.
Yankee and the Brit, the RTM Radio Network. Here's a squirrel nut zippers. Put a lid on it. Wait a minute. Need to turn the damn thing up first. What the hell's that all about?
You rolling with the Yankee and the Brit, the RTM Radio Network. You understand me?
I do. What the heck?
Show could play the blues.
Oh, love old Fishbone. Yankee and the Brit, Benny Pittsinger. Love old Fishbone. What a guy. I met him once. Down there in Louisiana, sitting on the dock.
And speaking of which, Benny Pittsinger is in our chat room.
He is.
Oh, we're lucky.
What's up, Ben I? What's going on, dude? Nice to see that
And he
pretty
pointed-
smiling face.
And he pointed out that we have a cat and a mouse in the chat room.
I know, and since you brought that up, I have a little something here for you that may make you think of Tom and Jerry.
Howdy there, nephew.
Yankee and the Brit on a Friday night. Good night there, Sir Thomas. Enjoy your nap, looking at the backside of your eyelids over there. All right, let me fix this, because I don't like it when I spell shit wrong. It's just because I can't type, that's all. What's up with you, wife? You doing all right over there?
Yeah.
Well, good. You look like it.
I know.
What a beautiful smile, though. She still got some makeup on from earlier. Oh, look at those eyes. Such a smiler. Stole my heart with those eyeballs. How many long, dreaded years ago was
I
that?
should have just given me the eyeballs.
No, then I'd have Ebola.
Eyeball.
Oh, Mr. Pittsinger, how are you tonight, man? He's looking for inspiration. Wrong place.
Told him he's not going to get none here. Not tonight.
You know what, though? That's not true. Inspiration can come at any moment from anywhere at any time. You just have to know it when you see it.
Next time I fart, Benny.
And Brenda the beautiful Blenda. What's going on up there in the north? Everything all right?
Brenda.
Jerry Lee's still in an upright position. That's good. Nancy fell out of her chair and disappeared. Guys, Jerry, Benny, I had asked while Nancy was here, see what you got to say about it, but how the hell do you get your music out there to just some of these radio stations? How does that work nowadays? I mean, can it only be done through, somebody like Columbia or, through somebody through Nashville? Or can you still go to these stations and say, hey, I got some music I'd like you to play. Will you give it a listen? I mean, can you still do that? I don't know. I don't know anymore. I just was thinking about that earlier today. It's like, how the hell do you even get these? Some of this music I'm playing now, the Hoedown song, not that one, sorry. What the hell would happen to it?
That's a point. Benny Pitzinger and Nancy will have some music available to purchase in a couple of days. The Gunsmoke song and oh my gosh, what was the other one?
I don't know. I forget. Was it Appaloosa?
Yes, that's the one.
They got them out on Candy Baby. No, Baby
CD,
Candy. Baby
put it
CD
on
Baby.
CD Baby, and they'll be available to purchase in a few days. So make sure, Benny, that you pop the link on the Yankee and the Brit page and share the absolute shit out of it.
What makes me wonder, though, is a group like this or a person, Ned Van Gogh, the Hoedown song. How does this guy get his music on the radio? I know this song is played on the radio. I've heard it. And I've seen it on their playlist. So I don't get how some of these smaller people are getting out there. Are they really scraping up that much money? Or, I mean, can it happen? I mean, you're hooked up with BMI. Can't you just, isn't there a way to work that to your advantage? I don't understand it. There's so much great music that we have. And
Benny says, not
why?
here. The stations don't even have DJs. It's all piped in from one syndicate.
No, that's not true. That's not true.
I bet it probably is now.
No, not all of them. Like the one I listen to. They're playing a lot of this kind of Americana and whatever they call it now. I don't know. I don't keep up with this stuff. I don't find it important. What I find important is that people like the music or enjoy the music, but how in the hell do you get out there? I don't understand it. I need to find somebody that can explain this, Yeah, but, how do you get onto those places? They're not just going to take anybody, are they? Somebody has to listen to this stuff, don't they? I mean, they don't just say, send us your song and they play it. I'm just curious. I want to know the details on how this works. I'm one of those detail people.
And get this, Benny. A long, long, long time ago, back in probably about maybe 3 years ago,
That's not that long ago.
Well, it's a long time in.
Well, then we got married a long
I know, and
time
it
ago.
feels like it too.
All right.
But if you would shut up a second.
How do you like it?
Yeah, back when I was young and good looking, about 3 years ago, they had like a thing with Spreaker. Spreaker and iHeart was joined up, and you could win a year's subscription to iHeart. You could have your show on Spreaker and it would automatically simulcast on to iHeart, but they said you could not play any bloody music. So what I'm trying to say in a roundabout way is that if you're saying that you can do it through iHeart, how are you supposed to do it through iHeart if iHeart will not let the stations play music? Am I even making any kind of sense?
Well,
Let's go back to the days when I was young and good looking.
I kind of understand what you're saying because I remember all that.
Do you? You do
riffraff
remember?
about that. Yeah, of course.
Okay.
But,
so I'm not just talking a load of bollocks then.
But it wasn't exactly that. There was more to it than that, and I don't remember exactly what.
But
the
yeah, they
details
said
were,
you couldn't play music. So if you can't play music, how in the world is that? Benny says that's 21 dog years.
I'm not worried about us, Jerry. I'm just one of those detail kind of people. I love to know how things work. I've always been that way, just like with my trains and with cars and everything else. I want to know how it works. That's just me. And, being in radio, too, as much as I have over the years, it's like I want to know how this works. I mean, it used to be, really. You could go into a station and just ask them, would you play this? And if people like it, they let them know. If they don't like it, they say, don't play that anymore. Problem solved. It's all over with. People got famous that way.
And I'm the total opposite. I don't always like to know how things work. Not all things. Some things I get curious about.
But I was the one that asked the question. Will you stay out of this?
But I love the fact that aeroplanes fly. I
coming over
absolutely
there.
love watching aeroplanes. I
get
think
an
it's
ass
so
kicking.
cool. I have no clue how it works, and I don't really care how it
kicking
works.
her ass
I just
right
think
now.
it's amazing. And I think it's cool how we can put our little show out and you guys can all hear it on the interweb. I think that's the coolest too. I don't know or
There's another stupid word.
I don't understand or care how the Tinternet works, but I just think
Tinternet.
I think it's
Interweb.
the
What is
coolest
that?
thing in the whole wide world.
Stop whining, Jerry.
So yeah, I don't always care to know how everything works. I just like the magic in it.
Well, anyways, like I was saying
Who
before
cares
she
what you've got
rudely
to
interrupted,
say?
I just like to know how things work. I've been like that all my life, you know. Just like the, you know, engines. I mean, how does it pump the fuel into the chamber to explode and everything's timed out right and blah, blah, blah. You know, just stuff like that. I think it's cool. They only play songs that are written by big corporation staff writers. Well, I guess I have a hard time believing that that's it straight out. You know, that's the only way. I mean, this radio station I listen to, they play a lot of this stuff that I'm playing. And I shouldn't even say this, but I'm going to say it anyways, because how else are you going to understand what I'm saying? Was a lot of these songs I'm playing that are not independent artists, I'm getting off their playlist. And it's all Americana and country and independence, supposedly. But how are these people getting on there? Ned Van Gogh, who the hell is he? Never heard of him.
I know one thing. Hayes Carr. Yeah.
Hayes Carl, right?
Yeah, Hayes Carl. Now, you've played that, and I believe him to be an independent. However, he's been playing Hayes Carl on that range.
I know. So, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So is that what made you wonder then? Because
no, not him in particular. I've been wondering it for quite some time, because there's got to be a way for these people to get their music out there. This just doesn't make any sense to me. You know, that these friggin' conglomerates and all these bigwigs, if you will, have that much control over things. There's got to be a way around this bullshit. There always is. You just have to find it.
I would love to turn
there's
the
just
radio
so many.
on.
I'm just. It just boggles my mind. There's so many independent artists. You can't possibly. Nashville possibly couldn't crank them all out. Wouldn't want to crank them all out. Wouldn't want nothing to do with 90% of them. But their music is friggin' unbelievable, and I hear it being played. So how is it happening? That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know. Is that rain again?
Yeah.
Oh, will it ever quit? Thank God for a warmer winter, though. I'll say that. Well, Jerry, I understand that. You know, and a lot of you independent artists have come to this show with the interviews and everything and have said it's not so much the money. They want the music out there. They like to do the music. Yes, money is important. Of course, you need it to go on. That's unfortunately somebody screwed up the world with all that too. But the point is, there's just so many of you. If you were out there, the money will come, I think, regardless of what people say. Maybe not a lot. You know, we don't make a lot of money, but we're out there doing what we do, something I've done all my life, and the money comes slow, but it comes, and we're happy with that. And I think a lot of other people would be too. But, you know, you're banging your heads against the wall all the time. I just don't understand how the hell this works. I'd just be curious to know. Got to be a way to break that chain. I don't know. What do I know? Performers make no money from radio plays. Only the publisher and songwriter, both who belong to the big labels. Yeah, okay. But, you know, where do you make your money? Shows? Well, I know, Jerry. That's something else everybody said, too. Stay true to yourself. You know, if you like what you're doing, just do it, and the rest will come. And that makes perfect sense to me. But, like I said, I'm just curious about how the industry works now. Probably never actually get a straight answer from anyone. And I don't mean you guys. I mean anybody that's actually in the trade. I highly doubt they're going to, you know, if I was to call somebody, ask them, I doubt they're going to give me a straight answer because they don't want anybody to know. I think you can do a lot without money, too. I think it's a matter of knowing who and how and what the tricks are.
Sucking the right dick.
Well, leave it to the wife to have all the answers. Thank you, dear. I'm glad you solved that. 58 cents. Now, what are you going to do with all that? I hope you're going to reinvest it. Stock market or something.
He could retire with that money.
I thought he was already retired.
Oh, all right. He could retire again
Benny,
with that
I'm talking
money.
about.
Oh, all right. Oh, I wasn't even watching.
Oh, well, I know. You're too busy dicking around with that stupid phone again.
I'm playing a jigsaw puzzle game on here.
I guess I just like to talk about this stuff and see what kind of answers I can get. Okay, well, anywho, let's do this song. It's the Hoedown song, Ned Van Gogh, with the Yankee and the Brit Friday night. Crow Medicine Show, Yankee and the Brit, the RTM Radio Network. Hello, everybody. What's going on out there? Friday night, you know, Just in case you didn't know that, I thought I'd bring that up.
Jake says he had to use the bathroom. I am glad you didn't do it all over the chat room wall. Can
Glad
you
it
just
didn't look like the
imagine?
one in the laundromat today.
Oh, yeah.
Man, somebody blew their guts out the wrong end. Whew, man, what a mess. Oh, some people are so friggin' disgusting. Somebody plugged it up, that's why it wouldn't go down. And all that shit was floating around in there.
Ugh.
That's why I said, remember I was out folding up the clothes when we were getting done, and I said, "Did you hear that? It sounds like the toilet just dumped." And sure enough, I went in there and it just opened up and went. And I went in there and actually finally had a leak, man. I didn't even want to walk near that damn thing.
You should have took a picture and uploaded the download. Oh, that wife ain't right, is she?
I don't know why I didn't, but it sure was disgusting. Oh my God, was that terrible looking. Friggin' pigs. Oh well. So anyways, where are we at and what are we doing over here? We've got
Beaming one
7
down,
minutes
Jake
left.
says.
Yikes, we're almost out of time already.
Jimmy-
Brenda's still alive? Did she fall asleep?
Brenda the Blender. I think she falls asleep at the back of the classroom once in a while.
As long as she doesn't stick her gum under the table, we'll be alright.
You know what to play though, don't you? Just to wake her up. Just to let her know that we're thinking about her.
Yep, that's right, Jake. Beam one down, buddy. And Jerry's visiting the grandkids.
There she is, look.
I know.
She's like, I'm here, don't play it.
Don't play any more songs.
Don't play no Brenda song.
Brenda songs? You mean Brenda?
The Blender.
Brenda.
The Blender.
Yow.
I know, she still gets it either way.
I know, right?
Brenda.
The blender.
The blender.
The blender.
Spell it.
Brenda. Brenda.
The blender. Yow.
Brenda.
Who is it?
Brenda.
That's her.
The Brenda.
Oh, yeah.
Brenda.
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 The blender.
Brenda.
The blender.
She's the Brenda the Blender.
Yow.
Brenda.
The blender.
I wonder whether Brenda the Blender tells everybody at work that she has this ridiculous song played for her every week. On
I don't
the
know,
Yanki and the
but
Brit
Brenda's
show.
not here anymore. She got sick of that shit and left. Oh my God. Hey, you don't start till I say so. I said you don't start till I say so. Here's Trampled by Turtles. Nah. Trampled by Turtles. Jesus Christ. Yanki and Brit, the RTM Radio Network. Victory by the Trampled by Turtles. RTM Radio Network, he says again, we gotta go. Time is of the essence,
That
literally.
song was for Jake Wilson's
Very good
beautiful
stuff, too.
wife.
I got my decoder ring out, and it says it's time to go.
Yeah, we are out of here.
So we're
we
outta
are
here.
gone. Benito.
Thanks, guys. Love you all, of course. Nice to have you stop by and hang out with us for a little while. Always.
We will be back tomorrow night. If you want to share the page, tell everybody to tune in tomorrow night, and we will be awake, won't we?
We will. Say goodnight,
will.
Donna.
Good night, Donna.
So remember, if the women don't find you handsome, they should at least find you handy.
Yankee and the Brit's the place to be. Radio living is the life for me. Airwaves spreading out so far and wide. Keep your FM, just give me that internet side.
Online is where I'd rather stay. I've got a lot of music to play. I just adore a Yankee view. Darling, I love you, but give me a show to do.
The chat
The Brats.
on air.
That's fair.
You are my wife.
Goodbye, British life.
The Yankee and the Brit on air.